Hello everyone, welcome to Historically Accurate. In 2200 BC, within the territory of what is now Shanxi province in China, there existed a kingdom known as Taosi. During the scorching summer days, both the king of Taosi and his people suffered terribly from the heat. The king lamented, "I truly miss the ice and snow of winter. It would be wonderful if we could bring the winter's ice to summer. My loyal ministers, do any of you have a solution for this heat? Whoever comes up with the solution will be exempt from paying grain taxes forever, and I will also give them my finest jade artifact." Hearing the promise of a grand reward, the king's architect fell into deep thought. He recalled a springtime incident when he accidentally discovered a hunter's trap in the wilderness. The trap, deep and containing a deceased deer, still had snow and ice in it. Despite the passage of time, the deer had hardly decomposed due to the ice. This memory sparked an idea in the architect. He proposed to the king, "I have a way for you to enjoy ice even in summer, but I need the labor of 100 people and 60 days. After some consideration, the king agreed. A year swiftly passed, and the hot summer returned. This time, however, the king was not troubled by the heat, but instead decided to host a grand banquet, inviting leaders from various tribes. During the feast, the king proudly ordered his servants to distribute chilled wine to the tribal leaders. The leaders, who had been tormented by the oppressive heat, drank the icy wine, feeling immediate relief as the coolness slid from their tongues down their throats, dispelling the heat and discomfort. The leaders looked at the king in amazement, thinking he had learned some magic. The king then asked them to look inside their wine jugs, and to their astonishment, they found each jug contained a clear, square block of ice. They exclaimed in surprise, believing the king had indeed learned magic. The king, with a proud smile, led the leaders to the east side of the palace and instructed the architect to open a huge grass mud cover on the ground. As soon as the cover was lifted, a cool breeze emerged. Before everyone's eyes was a cellar 30 meters long, 20 meters wide, and 10 meters deep. The cellar had a zigzagging ramp wide enough for 2 people, leading down to its bottom. There, under a grass mud cover, was a large block of ice visible even in dim light, the kind of ice seen only in rivers during the harsh winter. While the leaders were still eager to look more, the king urged to close the lid quickly to prevent the warm air from getting in. He then explained the whole concept. Inspired by the hunter's trap, the king's architect had devised a method to store ice in the cellar. During winter, ice from the palace ponds was channeled into the cellar through a water channel and stored at the bottom, covered with several layers of mud and grass mixture for insulation. This way, the ice could be prevented almost intact even in summer. After introducing the ice cellar and the architect to the tribal leaders, the king announced a generous reward for the architect, who from then on lived a happy life. However, this story is actually made up by me. Though fictional, it is based on reasonable deductions from archaeological findings in China. The Taosi site is a significant prehistoric site in northern China, dating back to around 2300 BC. Covering an area of 2.8 million square meters, equivalent to the size of 390 football fields. Over 40 years of excavation have uncovered an unprecedentedly large city, royal tombs, an observatory, palaces, storage areas, and an industrial zone. Notably, beneath the palace, an ice cellar similar to the one in this story was discovered. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. If you have suggestions or comments, please leave them below. See you next time.